That's what we're saying. You want the Netflix job. Do we have our brothers there? How many of our brothers do we have? The people that they have their brothers, they call their brothers up for it.
Exactly. So
even when even when Tony Harry did his movie, it was the Rita Dominic and the rest that were in the movie. DKD. Watanga was not even in the movie. I wasn't there.
Okay, while you were speaking, I spotted out you said people groom people, they breed people, especially in the West, they breed their own people and all of that. You've been to this position right now.
Yeah.
You've seen many things, right? I would first of all ask you about others, and I want to ask about yourself.
Sure.
How many person do you think the mama you call Dahira Dokowo has groomed? How many person do you think the legend Gentle Jack has groomed, has breeded? How many?
I'm not in a position to answer this. I'm sorry to say
No, you
that.
are. You're in the industry.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't. I am not. I don't live with him in the house. I don't know him. No, I know him personally. Of course, he's my brother. We talk, but I do not know his personal dealings. So I can't say 10. Whereas it's 1 million.
Because other people, other actresses,
listen,
they anchor interviews and they speak for themselves. They say,
how many interviews has he granted where he has mentioned people he has groomed? I believe he's in a position to say I have groomed. Sorry, sorry to say this. Ask me who I have groomed. Ask me if I have people I'm helping.
Okay,
yes, not about Gentle. I don't know.
Do you have people you've
groomed
so far?
I do not have a producer, but I have people I'm grooming.
How are you sure that you're really grooming these people?
Are you about to bring up something?
Evidence.
Evidence, right?
We get church on show. Just understand. I have not. No.
We were told or we overheard you were being brought to the industry by Hilda Dokbo.
No.
You were not.
I wasn't.
Hilda Dokbo never showed you a way. She never, because she's another star in the Calabari industry.
She's my sister.
Yeah,
no. I've worked for Mama. She didn't bring me to the industry. She didn't even know I'm from Calabari. Not until I shot.
Hold on. Has she helped you before in the industry?
Of course, I've shot a movie. I actually played.
No, hold on. It's different when you say you've shot a movie. You were in a role where
because she paid me. That means she helped me. She helped me to grow, and the movie was aired on Urban and other channels.
Did she help you get a gig?
Has she ever helped you get a gig before, Aspa? You talked about helping people to grow.
No.
She only called you and gave
you. She called me yes, and paid me for her job. And
how many times?
Once.
How many years have you been in the industry?
Whoa, over 10 years. Over a decade.
Okay, hold on. Now let's come to our local community in Rivers State. If we're talking about people who have helped you come this far, how many persons would you want to mention?
Local community.
Yes. Because we have the likes of Hilda Dokbo, we have the likes of Gentle, we have the likes of
people that have really helped me.
Yeah.
Watanga gave me a gig. He has given me a gig. He has called me up.
No, let's start from your community first.
I have a reason going outside. Maybe I do not have my community.
That's interesting.
Watanga, we have so many of them. We have Millicent Jack.
Okay.
We have so many of them.
Yeah.
I've worked for Millicent.
No, it's
they've not called me up for a gig. I'm saying this to everyone who cares to listen. That's why I'm going to Krika. I didn't mention anyone from Calabari. You're not surprised.
I am. Trust me,
I am. Right?
All right.
No gigs, no major introductions, or no. I have a little sister that would want to. Did you know I said something? I'm sorry to say it, but I said something recently. Even Auntie Millicent, I'm sure I must have said them. On another call person one they share money for River State. If people don't call us, if I can count people that have helped me in my life as an actor at Igbos.
Yet another exciting moment of the biggest podcast show. And of course, now we're the biggest podcast in Niger Delta. You know how we do it now. We just go straight to introducing our headline sponsors. And of course, before then, we want to say thank you to you all for waiting for us every Wednesday, 5 p.m. West African time. Of course, without you, we are nowhere to be found. We want to say thank you so much. One love to you all. Before I go to our topic for today, may we use this medium to say a very big thank you to our headline sponsors. Number one is Belema Oil Producing Limited, a truly indigenous world-class energy company operating within the Niger Delta territory. And of course, you know what Belema Oil does. It's drill oil and then in turn, they give back to their host community. They give back the quota they have for their corporate social responsibility. We want to say thank you to Delema Oil Producing Limited. Up next, we have the MLJ Marine Oil and Gas, another oil producing company that has made sure that empowering youth is in their day-to-day activities. They give back the little of their corporate social responsibility to their host community and of course to Niger Delta youth. Without you, MLJ Marine Oil and Gas, we are nowhere to be found. And up next, we have the Pipeline Infrastructure Nigeria Limited, another oil company again, but then these people, they are specialized in protecting the pipeline that cuts across the trans Niger host community. I want to say thank you so much for all you do. We see all you do. We are also aware that you are one of the reasons why Nigeria oil production in recent time has been increased. I want to say thank you so much. All right, so without wasting much time, we go straight to introducing my co-host, Gigi.
Hi everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm really good. I'm really looking forward to this discussion. So yeah.
How has been your day? How has been your weekend?
Everything has been on God.
No, good. All right, so Gigi, today we're talking about the acting industry. How has the internet changed the acting industry? To you, how has it been?
Really interesting topic. I think it has been like the difference is a big difference. It's a really big difference. I mean, back then I used to act and all that stuff. I like acting.
Who's your favorite?
I don't have any favorite.
Really?
In Nollywood.
Oh, really? Okay.
I prefer foreign.
Okay.
No offense. But I prefer foreign. So I used to follow these actors online, and normally you have to go for like physical auditions. But now they have this thing where you do like online auditions. So you send clips of yourself to the casting directors, and then they decide who they want to pick. So I mean, like I think that thing came into play during COVID. So that's how it is now. So most times they have more like online casting rather than physical auditions. So I think that's like huge. And then we have Netflix and all these other streaming platforms. We have YouTube, which is like another kettle of fish. But we'll get into that today. So yeah, I think it's a huge shift in the industry.
So ladies and gentlemen, today, of course, you know that this topic is very, very interesting and it has never ever been overemphasized. We have a very important guest in the house today to help us dive deep into this conversation. And we have no other person than Queen Wokoma.
Hi, I'm doing very well, thank you. Not really. You didn't stress me, but I have been stressed. I've been everywhere and back. So sorry guys, this is not my voice, but I'm sorry, I've been stressed. I'm fine, I've been good. Thank you so much. It's so cool to be here today. So do you. Thank you.
All right, Miss Queen, you've been in this industry for quite a long time. Can you just want us to how it started, how it's been?
Okay. All right. First, I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Queen Wokoma. Not Queen Wokoma. Most people mistaking it to be Wokoma, like the Igbo Wokoma. I am from Calabari. I am from Rivers State, Rivers City, Calabari, to be precise. So my name is Queen Wokoma. I started my movie career. I did not grow up thinking I would be an actor. Actually, I started my movie career in 2012, 2013. That was when I did my first movie. I wasn't really auditioned. I'd say I am one of the luckiest in Nollywood because I have this resemblance with popular actress in Edo. So I accompanied my girlfriend, then she's from Calabari too, great, that thing done Febo, to a production house in town, somewhere in town. I got back from Lagos. I went for my diploma course in Unilag. Then I got back straight from the airport. She came picked. So I went to Enugu Street. She had their rehearsals. When they have their production houses. So the rehearsals. When I got in, she had the rehearsals. I'm sorry to say this, but I actually discouraged her from being an actor. I was telling her, why would you want to? These people, they want to use you. They want to sleep. So I actually said that. So when she told me she was there, I was like, really? Say, come now, come back. Please do that. We just finished our secondary school, trying to get admission into the higher institution. So I stopped by. When I walked in, that was when I met Vincent the Anointed, a director in Nollywood. Then he was an assistant director, and I think he was into continuity of stuff. So when he said, he was like, whoa, you look like Inedo, and you are eloquent in speaking. Where are you from? I told him this. Like, can you act? said, I do not have dreams of being an actress. But you can do this. Can you act? So he gave me a script. This happened in within 20 minutes. He gave me a script and I read and he said, cry. I cried. Whoa. He immediately called Holy Cup Movies on the phone and said, I think we have seen what we're looking for in Nollywood. And that was like after Holy Cup produced his first movie in Nollywood. Holy Cup shot a film on Royal. Then the second film in Nollywood was with me. So when he called Holy Cup, we've seen what we're looking for. I think then just like what our senior colleague with Kalidi, what they do, they breed new talents. So Holy Cup was in search of a new talent. So when they found it, it was like, everything happened like. So when he called in the next week, okay, come and get the script. We sent them. Then it wasn't hard copy. It wasn't soft copy rather. It was hard copy. So they sent the script and then Holy Cup sent me. I went to Open Maker. He asked me to come to the market, the Open Maker market. Then it was CD now and BCD. So when I walked into the market, it was more like an awareness. So walking into the market, so all the marketers were, it was just like you wanted to create an awareness, like there's this new person I'm bringing to Nollywood. I took the script, I went back to Abia State. When I was in Abia State, I went back to Abia State. The audition happened like 3 more months, I'm trying to just run it off so it don't take much of the time. So went back to Abia State, then I, was it February? I can't even remember the month they called me up for the job. While I was in set, pardon? Hold on, I'm coming. You'll be surprised. My first job, I was, what's his name? Mr. Ibu was there. Patience Zoko. Yes, my Patience Zoko, Mr. Ibu, Junior Pope, Ike Obodo, Zubi Michael. It was Blood on Fire. There's this man that slumped and died. Day one day. That comic actor. That short, yeah. He was there. I was paid 12,000 naira my first job in Nollywood. It was actually 12,000. It was 15, 12 because I removed my tag and then decided that was like my money. So I was so I was paid 12 on my first role, and I think I played 15 scenes. Then so that was my first role. So while I was on set, Ifeanyi Azode, a very known director, came, and so many people were coming. I didn't know they were marketers. I didn't know they were producers. They were just the news. Get one girl just enter Nollywood. She look at me. So really, let's see her. And then in the room, so they came. From there, I got my second role, my third role. I went to record my first film, and I ended up filming 3 scripts. So that was how I started. I wasn't auditioned. I think the audition was that in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. So let me not say I wasn't auditioned. The audition was what Vincent the Anointed did at number 2 Enugu Street in town.
So it's very professional. But then before we go into the topic for today, why talking? I spotted out some certain conversations that I feel we should settle now or we should address right now. Sure. I grew up in this small local community. I'm from Calabar, and I'm lucky to say I'm a sister. There's this
brother.
Oh, sorry, I'm lucky to say I'm your brother. So there's this motive or there's this notion we have in our community. While you were speaking, you said, they groom people. We were told or we overheard something like maybe you were being brought to the industry by what's her name? This our mother,
Hilda
Dokubo.
No,
you were not.
I wasn't.
Hilda Dokubo never showed you a way. She never, because she's another star in the Calabar industry.
She's my sister. Yeah, but, she's my sister. Sorry, let me cut you short. I've worked for Mama. She didn't bring me to the industry. She didn't even know I'm from Calabar. Not until I shot.
Hold on. Has she helped you before in the industry?
Of course, I've shot a movie. I actually played Hilda Dokubo.
No, hold on. It's different when you say you shot a movie. You were in a role
because she paid me. That means she helped me. She helped me to grow, and the movie was aired on Urban and other channels.
Did she help you get a gig?
Has she ever helped you get a gig before, Aspa? You talked about helping people to grow.
No.
She only called you and gave you.
She called me yes, and paid me for her job. And
how many times?
Once.
How many years have you been in the industry?
Whoa, over 10 years. Over a decade.
Okay, hold on. Now let's come to this our local community in River State. If we're talking about people who have helped you come this far, how many persons would you want to mention?
Local community.
Yes. Because we have the likes of Hilda Dokubo, we have the likes of
our local community.
We have the likes of
people that have really helped me.
Yeah.
Watanga gave me a gig. He has
Okay.
given me a gig. He has called me up.
No,
for-
let's start from your community first. Your
I have a
ethnic-
reason going outside.
ethnic-
Maybe I do not have my community.
that's
aesthetic.
interesting.
We have so many of them. We have Millicent Jack.
Okay.
We have so many of them.
Yeah.
I've worked for Millicent.
No,
too.
it's
That's why they've not
yeah.
called me up for a gig. I'm saying this to everyone who cares to listen. That's why I'm going to Krika. I didn't mention anyone from Calabari. You're not surprised,
I am. Trust
You
me,
are.
I
right?
am. This will. All right.
No gigs, no major introductions, or no. I have a little sister that would want to. Did you know I said something? I'm sorry to say it, but I said something recently. Even Auntie Millicent, I'm sure I must have said them. On another call person, one they share money for River State. If people don't call us, if I can count people that have helped me in my life as an actor, are the Igbos. That's when they say I'm Igbo. I
You
would
just
like
say
to attempt to say
yes.
yes.
Yes. You're proud of it. Yes.
Of course I am. These
Alright.
people call me up for things in their states, but not even in my state. I've never had an event in government house.
Special appearance. No.
You get, but I have been to Enugu State government
Now,
house.
hold on.
Delta,
You know, in Nollywood is revolving right now, and it's coming to a better state,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Compared to other countries. I'm not saying we must compare ourselves to the bigger people in the industry, like the Sony movies, and no.
No.
But let's look at the African as a whole. Nollywood
Okay.
is trying, right? Now, we've got a lot of people making waves in Nollywood right now, and we're lucky to have one or two Rivers people in the industry making waves globally.
Sure.
Do you think that the Rivers people are part of it? Because, you know, right here, when we see our people, we feel like, oh, this person is known, but in the industry, they don't have a voice no more. Do you understand? Now, I would want you to mention name. I would mention name, and then you to confirm for the likes I know. Like,
Okay.
let's water hunger.
Do
Do you think
Yes.
his recommendation is worth it today? Not then, not past glory. You know, like there's this popular saying that say, "I be former local government chairman, I be former." No, we're talking about
Okay.
in present times right now.
Yeah.
You think water hunger is still relevant? Be sincere.
Yes. He's-
Water hunger is relevant.
yes,
How
he's still
relevant?
How relevant?
in industry.
Yeah.
He still does the movies. Still
Onisha, Asaba, or
he
Netflix,
Lagos.
or what?
He does some
Which
rock
of the
movies. He
movies?
does
Is it
some rock
Netflix?
movies. He does some
Okay.
rock movies. That's what we're saying. You want the Netflix job? Do we have our brothers there? How many of our brothers do we have? The people that they have their brothers, they call their brothers up for it.
Exactly. So
Even when
let's talk about
sorry,
leadership.
can I say
Okay.
even when Tony Harry did his movie,
Mm.
it was the Rita Dominic and the rest that were in the movie. DKD. Watanga was not even in the movie. I wasn't there.
Okay, let's
I
talk
just
about Hida
started.
Dokubo. Do you think till present date Hida Dokubo still has a voice?
Oh, she does. That's her mother. Of course she does. And you know she's into politics too.
Yeah.
She has been. Do you understand? When you're relevant in entertainment and you still have you're still knowledgeable in politics, your relevance tends to stay longer because it's more like, and if you're working with the people in power, it's very easy to. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very easy to bring your people. It's very easy to organize something. It's very easy to breed talents. It's very easy to do a lot.
Let's talk about Gentle Jack.
Okay.
Is it still relevant? We've not come to the topic of today, but we're just
No, we're
trying
still
to-
such. I know we're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to
Do you think
surface.
Gentle Jack is still relevant? Be sincere.
Of course. See, can I say something? I wouldn't say this person is not relevant because it depends. In your opinion, I believe we have our opinion.
No, that means you're not being sincere.
No,
yeah,
no, no.
yeah, I know we have our opinion, but to be frank, we know people that are still relevant, and I am not in the industry. I'm a journalist. However, I know journalists that are still relevant in today's world, and I know journalists that are living in past.
Can I say something
glory.
about Nollywood?
Okay.
I can go off camera and 10 years later and come back
Nah.
and do a hit and be still relevant.
You do a hit. How do you want to do the
I
hit?
can still, of course, produce. I can still. I can. What if Gentle? And you know, you could actually be involved in a cinema movie, and when you do cinema movies, you don't post Netflix films. You don't even post the making until
Okay.
when they're ready to release, or when they've released. That's when they start posting. You don't even post the making. You don't even post when you're on set. You could be on set for 6 months, and you don't make post of nothing about the film. And you could just come and this person could be relevant. See, this is our job. You know, be like say, you know, be like this on journalism. Anybody can come. Even the Kenny that is gone can still come back and be relevant tomorrow.
Correct.
So I would say everybody's relevant. I'm sorry to say this.
So-
I can't say
No, I mean, if you say they hide it. They say no come out. But then, let me end this particular conversation by asking you this, right? You know that while you were speaking, I spotted out. You said people groom people, they breed people, especially in the West, they breed their own people and all of that. You've been to this position right now.
Yeah.
You've seen many things, right? I would first of all ask you about all that, and I want to ask about yourself.
Sure.
How many person do you think the mama you call that here at Wokoma has groomed? How many person do you think the legend Gentle Jack has groomed, has breeded? How many?
I'm not in a position to answer this. I'm sorry to
No,
say
you
that.
are. You're in the industry.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't. I am not. I don't live with him in the house. I don't know him. No, I know him personally. Of course, he's my brother. We talk, but I do not know his personal dealings. So I can't say 10. Whereas it's 1 million.
Because other people, other actresses,
Listen,
they anchor interviews and they speak for themselves. They say,
how many interviews has he granted where he has mentioned people he has groomed? I believe he's in a position to say I have groomed. Sorry, I'm saying sorry to say this. Ask me who I have groomed. Ask me if I have people I'm helping.
Okay, fine.
Yes, not about Gentle. I don't know.
Do you have people you've
I do
groomed
not.
so far?
I do not have a production out there. I have people I'm grooming.
How are we
Like-
sure that you're really grooming these people?
Are you about to bring up something?
Evidence.
Evidence,
We
right?
get it, boy. We not be church or show.
Just
You understand?
mention
I have not. No. They're not popular yet. That's what I'm saying.
But at least
Just-
yes, let their names be heard. Then we'll go and go there.
I say.
Internet know they lie.
Let me tell you, I do
Okay.
not have. I just said I do not have a production house yet.
Okay.
How do I groom? I tell these people, I'm not one of those that will tell you, come, I will show you how to make movies. Come and bring money and come and. I'll tell you, see, I do not have a production house. I have not executively produced my film myself. Do you understand? So I cannot cast for a role. I'm not a director. The max I can do is I have producers, I have friends, I have people that do these things. You're here. Make sure you see this phone. I've been using this line. This is my first MTN line. Everybody 08131. I'm sorry, most people know this number. I've been using it for over even before I started film. I intentionally didn't want to change this number. Why? Because this is the phone I use to communicate with everybody. I want to ask film collect. Just say I'll save your number. How do I help you? My friend wants to produce a film. I'll make a post about it.
Yeah.
On my WhatsApp. I don't know, you're there. You see. When I say audition, do this one. Come on my Instagram too. But WhatsApps I do. When I post, come. I take my time and I chat with them and I send them the location. I send them the address. I send them the. Do you understand? Even the ones I don't even post, I tell you, bam, come. There's a role. So. They need those person. Are you around? Oh, mama, I'm not around. Okay, hold on. Are you around? They need a character. And I'm not asking you for no. Please come on. If I've ever asked you to bring 1,000 naira for me, I don't need your money. I'm sorry. We don't have the money, but we're okay. So I believe I have not had my production. So I believe this is the little way I can help these people. I tell them, don't go to anybody's DM to start asking for Kenny. Some people will take advantage of it because they'll feel you're desperate. But if you know you can do this and you know what you're capable of doing, and there are rooms for auditions, go and be auditioned if you do not have the money to produce your film yourself. Then I tell these people, do monologues.
Yeah, exactly.
Do monologues, post it, tag executive producers. Rich Kadiri is there, Mary Remy is there, Iniedo is there. So many of them, tag them. They might see what they're looking for, then go pick you. So that's the little way I can until I am fit to have my production house. Then I can groom talent because that's the easiest and best way to grow. Grooming talent, just like a big company. Grooming talent, that's the best way. Any field you are, make sure you have people. When you leave, they will talk about. See, it's just a standard. So that is it.
All right, Gigi.
Okay, so I actually want to say something concerning what you said about Hilda, Dokubo, Gentle Jack, people that they have groomed. So something happened recently at my school. I attend River State University, by the way, and there was this senior colleague of mine. He just signed out, I think, recently, and he was hosting this film festival. And I don't know how, but he was able to get Hilda Dokubo on the show, and she came. And I think from there, not just him and some other students were able to get passes to Dara, a movie premiere in Port Harcourt. And so I think that from that, although he's Ogoni, he's not really Calabar, but he's Ogoni. So I think from that we can say that yes, she is grooming young talents.
Nobody says she isn't. She is. That's what I'm saying. I cannot say they are not. You're putting in a tight position to say she is not. I am. I do not know her personally. I wasn't there. She just said it. That's just same as like what's his name, Gentle. Maybe he has done stuff like that too. They are doing. When she cast me for her role, rather when she cast me for the role, I went to her office on close to Slaughter. That's not Slaughter. That's Mother Cat's area. Yes, that was the first time she auditioned, and you get, and not just me. And you know she lives in Lagos, so you don't know what she's been doing there. And when we do our film festivals here too, there was one I attended. On Stadium Road last year. Was it last year, Miracle? Or year before last? She was present. She educated us on some of the topics. Even Uncle Vunda was there and some other persons. So you can't say these people do not groom. They do not groom me. So for me, they do not mean. Do not. You understand? They, of course, me.
You know, my point is that we're looking for this one person that will come and speak good of these people. Maybe they're not internet friendly. That's why we have come here to talk about how has the internet changed the acting industry. We're back in the topic right now. So
The internet has drastically changed not just the acting, our daily lives. How we access information, I mentioned a lot. I think we've even covered this first topic because we talked about monologue. Is the internet. Acting, if you ask me, I love to act. So most times I learn new ways, how to react and how to new terms. You understand languages, and how do you access this? It's your internet, it's your phone, your YouTube, your mirror is your best friend. At times you need your monologue, your phone. Without the internet, I don't think I'll be this popular. I'm sorry to say this because we have so many social media platforms where our movies are being aired, our pictures are being displayed on the daily. Do you understand? And it goes viral. So this has changed our lives, as in fundamentally. And it's actually, though we still have the dawns of it, but then positively, it has changed our lives. Acting wise, she said something online auditions. You do not have to pay transport. You don't have to start paying your tickets going to Abuja to be auditioned. Just do get an email and forward, and they do, and your screen they'll tell you come, and that is it. So it has changed, it has helped us compared to the VCD era. This is the time. This is the time, and this is the time we're making the money.
Okay, all right.
So you said something about popularity. I really wanted to talk about that. So people argue in Nollywood today that popularity is becoming more valued than even actual talent.
My love.
So what do you think about that? Let me cite an example. Okay, so we all know Ruth Kadiri.
Yeah, sure.
Ruth Kadiri has featured Kenzie. I don't know if you know Kenzie. He's a popular TikToker. Also, this fine boy TikTok. And so some people, not me, some people are saying that he cannot act. He should just focus on TikTok. That's his niche. That's his.
But is she not making the money?
Yeah, she's making her money. But is it really about the money or it's about talent? Where's the place for authenticity?
Yeah. I'm sorry to say this, but right now in Nigeria, we're all fighting to survive. It's more like a survival of the fittest. We have the talent. You have the talent. But what if you focus more on the talent and you're not making ends meet? You have to combine both.
Okay, so you compromise.
In life, you have to compromise. At some point, you should compromise. I'm sorry to say this.
I mean, I'm talking about quality.
Yeah,
you compromise, and then the movie lacks this.
If it lacks, you stop watching. With time, she would notice something isn't adding. Then she would figure it out and decide to go for the talent. It happens.
Okay,
just like the comments. They go through their comments. We go through our comments. She reads her comments too on YouTube. And I'm sure she must have seen it. But another thing you should understand is we have critics. There are people who say, no, they ask, and this person is not good, this person is not good. They still watch the film and it still counts.
Okay.
Sweetheart, right now, I'm sorry to say this, but Nollywood right now, not even Nollywood, generally, we want to survive. The country is very hard. So if it's for me to bring Pella, and I know Pella can't post my movie on his TikTok and I'll make 10 million views in 24 hours. And you're telling me Tibella cannot act, I should go and bring Angelina Jolie and pay her 10 billion naira. Bro, leave me. Let her come and speak that grammar. Let me make my money and produce more. We will see breed talents. But right now, let's survive.
It's
Let
about
us survive.
Okay,
survival.
It's survival.
now this particular survival conversation brings me closer to, in Nollywood, there's this thing that, people have cliques.
Yeah, sure.
They have cliques that if you're not in their clique, whenever they have movie, you will know that these
Go
people
hard.
no go there. So whenever you see people that are not in their clique, you are surprised,
That's
right?
killed us.
Exactly. Now, who are your cliques in Nollywood?
I
Do you
don't
have a clique?
I don't have a clique. Okay, see, sorry.
But
I
it
should
can't be
say I have a
everywhere.
clique. I should say I have a
Okay.
clique. You know why? Because when they call me, the person I mentioned, Holy Cup movies, the person that introduced me to Nollywood. That's my clique. This because it's just like who I know. I came in, you are my clique. Who've been in communication. Do you understand? Before I met you, every other person here. So if I'm coming in tomorrow, I'm looking for you. And hey, I've known you now. That is how it started. That's how the click thing started. You have to know somebody. Going somewhere, you can't even if you go there as a novice. The first
But
person
do
you
think
meet,
it's helped?
it has helped and it has killed. Every disadvantage has an
Is
advantage.
the advantage more than disadvantage
Advantage is more than disadvantage. So
in this clique? Something.
advantage is more. No, I don't know. I think it's 50-50.
What do you think, is?
I mean, I think that these things, favoritism, nepotism, cliques, it's everywhere. It's in every industry,
Bless you.
and it does have its negatives and positives.
Just like I said.
It's one of those things. We can't
At
fully
times,
eliminate
nepotism. Who
it.
doesn't like it? Who doesn't want it? Let's be let's be sincere. That's why I said who doesn't. But at times, this person isn't good for this, but you just have to because that is who you. And that's the disadvantage of it. This person shouldn't be in this job. This person should be, but because maybe you're not talking to this other person's friend,
Or my brother, my
my
sister.
yeah, like me, I actually suffered this
Please.
at some point in Nollywood because even the man helping me, the Holy Cup movies that helped me, that's somebody were telling him, go help on our sister, and the boy help him ban Miri. That's the rivers. Do you understand? Help your Igbo sister. Now, if you help these people, they'll go and grow their people. Help your people. They say it to him. They say it to him. And they say it to my hearing at times.
Oh.
Do you get? So
All right,
is
so
it.
Gigi.
Okay. Yeah. So I wanted to ask. Let's make this more personal. I really want to get into your own. How has the internet changed things for you? Your career, everything.
I'm sure I've said this now.
Have you said this?
It made me popular. I make money from the internet too, and it has helped my career.
Okay.
I have my Facebook, I have my TikTok, I have my Instagram. My movies are being aired. I have movies in US Prime World, US, UK. That's the internet.
Okay. How about you?
Netflix, that's internet. Rock too. You download Rock
Rock
app
TV, yeah.
on phone. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
internet. So it has really changed my life.
Okay.
Not just me. If you say internet has helped everybody.
Now, what I wanted you to talk about is fine. You decimate this your movie through the internet. Have you ever thought about going into skit making, because that's what has kept people in recent times?
Everybody mustn't do the same thing. Like there was once almost all our actresses started singing. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
I started into music. Everybody didn't go into music. They still came back to us now. Skit makers, they have a clique. Let them be skit makers.
So
We can still do skits. We can, with skits too. Some of our movies, if you cut them, you go laugh. Not be skits. You understand?
true.
Clips, all those funny clips that they cut, all those things. So look at the quality and you feel so embarrassed and you post it on YouTube. YouTube is open to everyone. So everybody now today is a producer. It's so unfortunate that the Producer Association of Nigeria, I think they need to work really hard. Work times 2 times 3 to regulate these things because
is
some
it
of the
possible to really
qualities
regulate?
it's not possible at this point because you can stand up today and call me up and pay me and I'll come shoot for you. And if you have a good script, and I'm sorry, you can even air it on Netflix and you get paid. Do you understand? So it's open to everybody. Right now, movie making is not just for the marketers. It's not just for the executive producers, the EPs. Anybody can stand up and decide to open a YouTube channel. You post kits today, tomorrow you do talk show, next tomorrow you post movie. You pay Genevieve and pay her to come act. If you have your good script, if you have your standard crew, come and act. You're being paid to act, not waiting them. They pay you come shoot. You come shoot film. So right now, the jobs are just too many. Jobs are everywhere. Jobs are too many.
Have you ever experienced any toxic behavior before in Nollywood?
Yes.
Would you want to give us?
I wouldn't want to mention her name. She's an A-list actress. Is an actor is the right name though, but let me use actress. Maybe some people will not say what she did talk, but the right word is an actor. That's why I've been saying actor. So for the layman, actress, she's an actress. There was once, I think that was like my second movie in Nollywood.
How many years
I liked. I told you I've been over 10 years.
Okay.
In Nollywood over 10 years. Yes, I'm a small person in Nollywood. I don't do. I left though. Came back for like 3 years. So I was on set with her and we were so excited to see her. I was trying to get her attention, but she was still bluff. She was blah 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 blah. Then she was changing, just like hair. I was just by the window. So the personal assistant was telling her, "Hi, ma, that girl looks like Inedo. Like if she, what's my business? If she like, let her look like what's my business? Dirty look out."
Wow.
And that was my second or some job. I won't lie, it killed my self-esteem. I cried. I was not crying. When she noticed someone was by the window, so then she was not like, "I know you'll see this and you remember." She was not like, "Hey, how are you? Come and see. Should I wear this necklace with it?" She was trying to, yeah. So that was one person. The another person that did that thing was before I started movies in Port Harcourt Silver Bed. They said actors and actors were coming for AMA Award or one of the film festival, AMA film festival like that at Silver Bed. Then I was still little. I was going to. I think I was in computer school then. So we were so excited, we ran to Silverbed. We didn't even register. So we saw one beautiful actress again that is still A-list. Me, I don't want to say it too. My career is still growing. I was not so excited. I ran to her. I was like, "Ma, please, I want to snap pictures with me." She was like, "You want to take pictures with me?" I said, "Yeah, ma." She walked out.
Wow.
And just like 4 steps, she was taking pictures with someone else. Oh God, I'm sorry.
It is well. All right. So finally, before we go, have you ever slept with a producer, a director before to have a role?
Why should I? I wasn't even. I just told you how I got into Nollywood.
Okay.
I didn't
To have a role.
I didn't want.
All throughout these 10 years,
bro.
have you
I will
dated
sleep with you
somebody? Have you dated
in
somebody
Nollywood?
to have a role?
No, I can't date to have a role now. I don't understand. Why I date you to have a role? Okay, I've not maybe for big Netflix job that will pay me 10 billion. No, maybe you. I never do that one, sha.
Okay, so
maybe that one I will pay for 10 billion. Yes, sir. Hey! I beg, how much is my boyfriend dating me? Is it 10 billion?
All right, so finally, would you want to give a shout out to your fiancé, to your boyfriend? Are you in a relationship? Are you in case
wow, I'm single, I beg. Shout out to my father, shout out to Roy, the God that sees me. You brought me this far. Thank you so much. I love you, Roy. You brought me this far. Shout out to my parents.
Okay, no man. No man.
Anybody that's helped you.
Okay.
We passed that stage, but like special man, you get.
No, I don't have any special man in my life. I'm single.
Wow. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to. Yeah.
If I'm searching, yes, I'm searching.
Okay,
I'm not
finally.
searching.
Give
I'm in
spec.
between. I'm searching. I'm not searching.
Okay, your spec tall, black, fine.
I don't
yellow.
have a spec. Just come with a good heart. No, I don't. I'm seriously.
Tall, rich, middle class.
Phone shots or we block money come.
What do you call the last sentence? That was
Block
like,
money.
see, it's not even about the money, bro. Have something more than that money. I can still make that money now. We can still make that money.
Sure.
That money you have, we can make it now.
Sure.
So come with something more than that money. So you add value to it. With that thing you're calling money, it can be made, even if it's not now. In the next 10 years, I may make that money more than you. So if I settle for that, just that money, I'll mind slack.
So
bring something more than
advising young women, young girls to marry for love, marry for content of character. Don't marry for money. No, you're saying.
Who be this? Oh yeah, who said it? Who the hell? So don't marry for what? No, listen, my love, please. Don't marry for love. Go to where the rich, where they are, and marry for love. Do you understand? Go to where the wealthy men the wealthy women where they are. And when they say someone is broke, it's not when they say broke, look brain, no. It's not about how much they have in account. You can date somebody with 10 million today now, the man
No
will be
be
broke
lie.
tomorrow
No be
because he
lie.
don't go do shorty bets, don't spend the money. But you see that boy, I have a girlfriend. Let me share a story. I have a girlfriend like we started. Okay, my friend, not girl. When I say girlfriend, I beg go. Now female friend. Okay, I have a female friend. The who she got married to is her the second man in her life. I'm sorry to share this in New York. This is your story, but they grew, started dating like we're in the same university. Dated. He's in the US today. He has changed the life. Last 2 months he bought an iPhone 16 Pro Max. Like they started as small man, would even call and say your boyfriend, school boyfriend though.
Okay, but then if you would have a boyfriend, how much is he supposed to have in his account? As per my boyfriend.
Enough to cater for us.
How much?
How much is enough?
How much is
Ha.
enough?
I don't know.
No, like how much?
Landed
Like,
property
okay.
or accounts.
Account, like money.
Do you know my boyfriend might have 10 billion naira landed property
Be
and have
realistic right
have 100 million naira in his account.
Okay. Yeah, I get the point now.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's really not about how much. Some people are investing, but anything, it's okay, sure.
500k.
With him,
I'm just 500.
how much is collagen? Because
I don't know.
for skincare.
Oh my god.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to this interesting episode of the biggest podcast show in Niger Delta. See you same time. And don't forget, today we had a very important guest in the house, Queen Wokoma, one of Nigeria's biggest Nollywood actress. Okay, she said actor. Okay. One of Nigeria's biggest Nollywood actors. We would love to have you share, like, and comment. One love. Bye-bye.
I love you.